11th sum. The electric pole subtends an angle of 30 degrees at a point on the same level as its foot. At the second point B meters above the first, the depression of the foot of the tower is 60 degrees. The height of the tower in meters is equal to. So now we'll draw the diagram first. The electric pole subtends an angle of 30 degrees at a point on the same level as its foot. So see, here you have an electric pole. So it subtends an angle of 30 degrees. At a second point B meters above the foot. From the second point B meters above the foot, above the first, the depression of the foot of the tower is 60 degrees. The height of the tower in meters is equal to. So we need to find the height of the tower. Now since this is 60 degrees, this is also going to be 60 degrees. Now we will name this A, B, C, D, E. Now split and take it as two triangles. (60 degrees) B, B, C. So here you have B. Then A, C, B. Here you have 30 degrees. Now you need to find AC. So first we will find BC here and substitute here and find the AC. Tan 60 degrees is equal to opposite by adjacent. Now tan 60 degrees is root 3. BC is equal to B divided by root 3 meters. Now substitute this here. Root 3. Tan 30 degrees is equal to opposite by adjacent B by root 3. So here tan 30 degrees value is 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to AC into root 3 divided by B. We are taking the reciprocal for this part. Now AC is equal to 1 by root 3 into B divided by root 3. So cross multiply. Now it becomes B divided by root 3 into root 3 is 3. So AC is equal to B divided by 3 meters. So this is option number 2 is your answer for 11th sum. 12th sum. A tower is 60 meter height. Its shadow is x meter shorter when the sun's attitude is 45 degrees than when it has been 30 degrees. Then x is equal to. We'll draw the diagram now. A tower is 60 meters high. So here you have the sun. So the shadow of the tower will fall down here. Now it will be x meters shorter when the sun's altitude is 45 degrees. Then when it has been 30 degrees. So when comparing, when its attitude is in 30 degrees and it becomes to 45 degrees, the shadow becomes x meters shorter. So x meters shorter. Now they are asking you to find the value of x. See, now we will split it into two triangles and we will find the value. Here you have 45 degrees. First we will name this A, B, C, D. So first we will take A, B, D. Tan 45 is equal to opposite by adjacent. So tan 45 value is 1. So 60 by BD. BD is equal to 60 meters. Take the next triangle. Angle 30 degrees. A, B, C. So here you have 60 meters. Here you have 60 plus x. Now tan 30 degrees is equal to 60 divided by 60 plus x. Tan 30 value is 1 by root 3 is equal to 60 by 60 plus x. Cross multiply. 60 plus x is equal to 60 root 3. So x is equal to 60 root 3 minus 60. Take 60 common out, you will get root 3 minus 1. So which is equal to 60 into root 3 value is 1.732 minus 1, which is equal to 60 into 0.732. Multiply, put a 0. 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18, 18 plus 1 is 19, 6 7s are 42, 42 plus 1 is 40. Now after 3 digits keep a point, so you'll get 43.92 meters. So this is option number 2 is your answer. 30th sum. The angle of depression of the top and bottom of 20-meter tall building from the top of a multi-storied building are 30 degrees and 60 degrees respectively. The height of the multi-storied building and the distance between two buildings in meters is. So now we'll draw the diagram. The angle of depression of top and bottom of a 20-meter tall building from the top of a multi-storied building. So let this be the multi-storied building. So top of the building and the bottom of the building are 30 degrees and 60 degrees respectively. So here you have 30 degrees, so here also 30 degrees, here you will get 60 degrees. Now they are asking you to find the height of the multi-story building and the distance between the building and the multi-story building and the tall building. Now we'll name this A, B, C, D, E. Split it up into two triangles, 30 degrees. So A, B, E. Angle 60 degrees. A, B, C. Here you have 20 meters. So this is 20 plus AD. Now tan 30 degrees is equal to AD divided by DE. Tan 30 value is 1 by root 3 is equal to AD by DE. Now, DE is equal to AD into root 3 or root 3 AD. AD meters. Now DE is equal to BC. So we will substitute this root 3 AD here. Here tan 60 degrees is equal to opposite. 20 plus AD divided by adjacent is root 3 AD. Tan 60 degrees is root 3. 20 plus AD divided by root 3 AD. Cross multiply, you will get root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 3 AD is equal to 20 plus AD. Bring AD together. 3 AD minus AD is equal to 20. So 2 AD is equal to 20. AD is equal to 10 meters. So now we have found out AD is equal to 10 meters. Now the height of the multi-story building is AD plus DB. That is AB is equal to AD plus DB. Now AD value is 10 plus DB value is 20. So 10 plus 20 is equal to 30 meters. Then they are asking you to find the distance between two buildings. That is nothing but BC, which is equal to root 3 into AD. Root 3 into 10, which is equal to 10 root 3 meters. So your option is 30, 10 root 3. Fourth option is your correct answer. 14th sum. Two persons are standing x meters apart from each other and the height of the first person is double that of the other. If from the middle point of the line joining their feet an observer finds the angular elevation of their tops to be complementary, then the height of the shorter person in meters is. Now before drawing the diagram, what is complementary? You would have learnt in your lower classes complementary angles and supplementary angles. When you add two angles and if the addition of the two angles gives you 90 degrees, then they are called as complementary angles. And if you add two angles and if it gives you 180 degrees, then they are called as supplementary angles. So here you use the word complementary. So when you add two angles, you will get 90 degrees. That is called as complementary angles. Now we will draw the diagram. Two persons are standing x meters apart. So they are standing x meters apart from each other. And the height of the first person is double that of the other. So let this be the height of one person, then this 2h will be double the height of the second person is the height of the first person. If from the middle point of the line joining their feet, so see, if from the middle point of the line joining their feet, an observer finds the angular elevation of their tops to be complementary. So he finds that these two angles are complementary angles. So if one is theta, then the other is going to be 90 minus theta. Then the height of the shorter person in meters. So they are asking you to find this h value. That is the height of the shorter person. See in the middle, this person is standing in the middle. So this is totally x meters long. So we can split it into 2 and this is x by 2 meters and here it is x by 2 meters. Now we will split it into 2 triangles. In the first triangle, now we'll name this A, B, C, D, E. So this is triangle A, B, E and here it is E, C, D. Now take triangle A, B, E. Tan 90 minus theta is equal to opposite 2h divided by adjacent x by 2. Now see tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. Cot theta is equal to, when you take reciprocal, this 2 comes up. So 2h into 2 by x. So 2 2s are 4. 4h by x. Cot theta is equal to 4h by x. So when you write this as tan theta, 1 by tan theta is equal to 4h by x. Now cross multiply, you will get tan theta is equal to x by 4h. Now use this triangle. Here you have tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent is x by 2. Now on taking reciprocal, you will get 2h by x. Tan theta is equal to 2h by x. Now here you have tan theta and here you have tan theta. We are going to equate these two. So x by 4h is equal to 2h by x. They are asking you to find the height of the shorter person, which we have taken as h. So we need to find the value of h now. Cross multiply. X square is equal to 2 4s are 8, 8h square. Taking square root on both sides. Now taking square root on both sides, you will get 8h square is equal to x square the whole root. Now this 8 becomes 2 root 2, h is equal to x. Now h is equal to x divided by 2 root 2 meters. So this is option number 2. I hope everybody is clear with taking roots. Anyway, I will explain this part alone. So root 8 and root h square is equal to root x square. Now this square and root gets cancelled. Here also square and root gets cancelled. For 8 you can write 2 into 2 into 2. The whole root into h is equal to x. Now here 2 square root into 2 into h is equal to x. Now this square and root gets cancelled. So you will get 2 root 2 h is equal to x. So h is equal to x divided by 2 root 2. 15th sum. The angle of elevation of a cloud from a point h meters above a lake is beta. The angle of depression of its reflection in the lake is 45 degrees. The height of location of the cloud from the lake is. So they are asking you to find the height of the location of the cloud from the lake. Now this particular question number 15 is similar to question number 3 in exercise number 6.4. So you have that intro part and everything explained there in exercise number 6.4. Have a glance at it and then come to this question number 15. Now we will directly go to the diagram. The angle of elevation of a cloud from a point h meters above the lake is beta. So this is beta. H meters above the lake. So here it is h. So if this is h, this is also going to be h. The angle of depression of its reflection on the lake. So this distance is equal to the reflection distance. (45 degrees). The height of the location of the cloud from the lake is. So they are asking you to find this distance. Now we'll name this A, B, C, D, E, F. Split it up into 2 triangles. Here you have beta, A, B, C. Take this triangle. Here you have 45 degrees, F, C, B. Here you have H and this is, let us keep this as X. Now this part is X plus H. So here the EF distance is going to be X plus H. So the distance CF will be X plus 2h. So the CF is x plus 2h. Here you have AC is x beta. Now take tan beta. Tan beta is equal to opposite by adjacent BC. So BC is equal to x by tan beta. Here also you have BC. So tan 45 degrees is equal to opposite x plus 2h by BC. Tan 45 value is 1. 1 is equal to x plus 2h by BC. You get BC is equal to x plus 2h. Now we are going to equate this BC. Here also you have BC, here also BC. So we are going to equate it. We are going to find the value of x using this expression. X divided by tan beta minus x is equal to 2h. So take LCM here, x minus x tan beta divided by tan beta is equal to 2h. Now when you take x common out here, you will get 1 minus. When you take x common out, you will get 1 minus tan beta divided by tan beta is equal to 2h. So cross multiply, x is equal to 2h tan beta divided by 1 minus tan beta. Now they are asking you to find the distance between the cloud and the lake, which is x plus h. So you are adding h on both sides. X plus h is equal to 2h tan beta divided by 1 minus tan beta plus h. So x plus h is AE. AE is equal to 2h tan beta plus, on taking LCM here, h into 1 minus tan beta divided by 1 minus tan beta. Multiply this first term with the first term and first term with the second term. You will get 2h tan beta. So which is equal to 2h tan beta plus h minus h tan beta divided by 1 minus tan beta. Now take these two together. H, 2h minus 1h becomes plus 1h. H plus h tan beta divided by 1 minus tan beta. So which is equal to, when you take h common out, you will get 1 plus tan beta divided by 1 minus tan beta. This is AE. This is the height of the cloud from the lake, which is option number 1 is your answer. Thanks for watching.